给我找一下。Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Shay, and today I'd like to share a project I worked on during my summer internship in at Maosong Software. This project called Mood Reflect. It's a mobile interface concept that integrates real-time emotion recognition with video calling features aimed at improving the online dating experience and emotional communication. So, for our design statement, the main idea of this project was solve the problems in online emotional communication. We found that many people feel awkward during the video calls and often miss emotional signals from others. So, our goal was to create a product that makes emotion more visual and support better self awareness and the connection between the users. It's not just the technical tools, it's also about building trust and emotional safety in digital space. And So for our main function, the first main feature of Mood Reflect is real-time emotion feedback during the message and the video calls. We use AI to code teachable machine to read users' facial expressions while they are using the app. During the chat or call, small icons or animation shows the person's emotional state, like happy, sad, or angry. Yeah, this help users quickly understand each other's feeling and response better. It also add fun and improve communications. And yeah, this is quick view about our function. So there have the another feature is motion tracking system. User can log how they feel after each conversation. They can also write notes and say their mood changes over time using chats or video calls. It makes easier to reflect on person patterns and understanding relationship better. In short, this Apple offers three core value. First is make video calls more emotional and real time. Second, it allow users to track their emotions and use the data for personal growth. Third, the design process use AI tools to improve efficiency and creativity. The interface both useful and beautiful. So about we about the two we use AI not just in app but in the design. For emotion recognition, we trained the AI using teachable machine. The data we give it, the more accurate the system become. It's help us. It's help us test how the system work in real life. And also using the AI tools in our design process. We use several AI to improve speed and creativity, like using it to help publish features description. And we use Galileo to create wireframes, and Mid Journey to help us style references. And we use MasterGo. It's like a fake Chinese version. So we use it for the final mockups. Those tools help to turn through idea into full design pages quickly. Of course, we also face some challenges. At first challenge, we making sure the AI recon that was fast and accurate. We solved this by choosing the simple but powerful tools with low delay. The second challenge was user privacy. We use facial data. We made sure to like to protect the user's personal information and gave users control so they can turn the features off anytime or delete their data. So overall, the mood reflect is a special concept. It helped me explore how AI can play meaningful roles in interaction design, just a back-end engine, but as a way to shape users' experience in human-centered direction. And thank you for listening. If you have any question about tech or emotional design, I'd like to share more.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. AI tools is a really good idea to analyze people's emotion. Sometimes people they can't even analyze it by themselves. So it's a really good idea. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Um, okay, hi everyone, and thank you for being here. Today, I'd like to share a personal journey with you. My internship at Adrian Foundation, a nonprofit organization based in Shanghai. During this experience, I learned what it means to design not just for function, but for real social impact. I believe that design has power to create real change, especially for communities that are often overlooked or undeserved. Design isn't just about making things look good, it's about improving access, understanding people's needs, and offering better ways to learn, connect, and grow. For me, Adrian Foundation was my first step into this world. It showed me how design could support students, teachers, and schools in meaningful and practical ways. It also helped me realize design can and should serve a bigger purpose. Let me introduce the organization I entered with, Adrian Foundation. Adrian is a nonprofit dedicated to promoting educational equity in China to make quality education more accessible, especially for students in under-resourced areas. Their course survives a some course that combines physical learning space, digital tool, curriculum content, and long-term teacher support. It's not just about donating resources, building a full educational ecosystem and can grow with students and schools. During my internship, I took on two roles, project assistant and UI UX support. As a project assistant, I helped coordinate day-to-day tasks for public education projects, including gathering requirements, communicating across teams, and supporting event logistics. On the design side, I worked on improving the visual layout and user experience of various Dream Center materials. This included redesigning interface, refining content layout, and making resources easier to navigate, especially for teachers. Some of the key projects I contributed to were the Dream Center UI redesign, the user guide, a large-scale event wayfinding map, and a series of tutorial videos, which I helped plan, record, and edit. These videos were created to help users set up equipment and understand how to use Dreamcenter space effectively. This is a UI redesign I worked on for Dreamcenter platform. The original page had messy categories and teachers couldn't easily find what they needed. So I simplified the layout, made the navigation clear, and matched the visuals to the brand style. I also added icons and short text to make it more intuitive. The goal was to improve usability and help teachers use the platform more effectively. I also redesigned a full set of user guides for both the 6.0 and 7.0 Dream Center classrooms. The old guides were hard to follow and lacked visual hierarchy, so I restricted the content, redesigned the layout, and added clear visuals and icons. I also include interactive elements to improve readability. So, the goal was to make guides easier to use and visually consistent across versions. Though in the beginning, I faced fewer challenges. The deadlines were tight, the workload was heavy, and I had to quickly adjust to work with unfamiliar teams. I often doubted myself and felt nervous about speaking up, especially in meetings where I was the youngest or least experienced person. But gradually, I started to adapt. I made an effort to communicate more, asked questions when I was unusual, and started sharing my thoughts more openly. I realized that collaboration wasn't about having all the answers. It was about being part of the process. Eventually, my ideas were recognized, and I began to feel more confident in my role, not just as an intern, but as a designer who could contribute to something meaningful. Looking back, this internship was not just about doing design work, it was about learning how to design with purpose. I strengthened my design skills, especially in UI layout, visual systems, and how to communicate information clearly. At the same time, I grew in my soft skills like working with teams, understanding users' needs, and learning how to communicate with FC. But my biggest growth wasn't just technical. I realized that design is not only about aesthetics, it's about responsibility. Design can help people solve problems and create impact. And finally, I had a shift in mindset. I used to focus on finishing tasks. Now I focus on creating meaningful value through my work. Thank you so much for listening and spending your time with me today. If you have any questions, I like to hear them.
Hi, Imri. That's a great speech. So I just question for you. S- what I want to ask is, what's one moment you really felt you were designing for others?
Okay, thank you for your question. So when I design the user guide, I keep imagining how busy teacher will use it, and that helped me make things clear, faster to find, and easier to read. Yeah, thank you.
我一直在录着。
Okay, okay, okay. So, yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Boxy, and thank you for being here. Today I'd like to share a personal journey with you, my internship at Kura Games. During this experience, I learned what it means to design not just for beauty or function, but for real markets. And why marketing graphic design? At first, I thought graphic design was just about making things look nice. But during my internship at Grow Game, I started to see it differently. I worked on ad designs for games like Wuthering Waves and Punishing Green Raven. Each ad wasn't just about style. It had to match the platform, speak to the right audience, and get people to click. different countries, different age groups, and different tastes. All of it matters. That's when I realized design is just about looking good. It's about understanding people and making visuals that actually work. I think this experience made me see graphic design as a real tool. Yeah. And let me introduce the company. Kuro Games is a game development company based in Guangzhou and Shanghai, known for titles like Punish Grey Raven and Wuthering Waves. They focus on creating high-quality action games with strong visual identity, immersive storytelling, and a smooth gameplay experience. As a studio, Kuro Game puts a lot of attention on both gameplay and how their games connect with global players. Yeah. And my roles. Yeah, about this, during my internship, I worked as a performance graphic design intern, and my main job was to design ads materials for different platforms and user groups. This includes banner graphics, event key visuals, icons, and layout design. What made it especially interesting was that the visuals had to change based on country, language, and the target age group. I needed to think not only about style, but also about how different players would understand the response to each ad. I also did typography work, making sure the fonts fit the tone and worked well across languages. Yeah. And here's my case study one. And this is ad creative design. Um, uh, yeah, you can say my goal is create ad visuals that match different platforms, attract different target groups, and drive more clicks. And about the problem is each platform has different rule and user habits. Like the Japan audience and the Europe audience is different. Now, what I did is design banners, icons, and KV for Wuthering Waves and Punish Grey Raven. Adjusted visual style based on region, age group, and platform formats, and choose fonts and layouts that matched tone and languages like China, Japan, UK. Yeah. And there's my case study too. Um, yeah, in this case, my focus was on adapting the same ad content for different regions. For example, Japanese players usually prefer layouts with a strong sense of graphic impact and stacking of elements, while European and American players prefer a style with strong fonts and clean, simple graphics. Therefore, for the same promotion, I would create different versions based on the style of different regions. Yeah. And here's my challenges. So when I was first joined, one of my biggest challenge was getting familiar with the project style. It took me over a week just to really understand the main visual direction and how everything worked. Another tough moment was with a font design task. One of my version got sent back more than 10 times. That really test my patience, but it also taught me how to be more careful with details and how to accept feedback calmly. And of course, the new work environment made me a bit nervous at first. I didn't know anyone, and everything felt unfamiliar. But after a few days, I slowly got used to do it, and started to feel more comfortable speaking up and working with the team. These challenges helped me grow not just in skills, but also in mindset. And my key takeaways is looking back, the internship was not just about doing design work. It was about learning how to design with purpose. Yeah. Uh, so communicate information clear. Yeah. At the same time, I grow in my soft skills, like working with teams, understanding user needs, and learning how to communicate with empathy. But my biggest growth wasn't just technical. I realized that design is not only about aesthetics. It's about responsibility. Design can help people solving problems and create impact. And finally, I had a shift in mindset. I used to focus on finishing tasks. Now I focus on creating meaningful and valuable works. Yeah, and I think that is all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.
OK 了？
那就 OK 了。
那现在开始吧。
OK，
OK。哎呦我操，有点害羞。Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jung Han. So today I'm going to talk about technologies that connect generations. So when we look at today's world, one big thing we notice is that our population is getting older, and there are more and more people over the age of 60. According to the World Health Organization, this number went from 1 billion in 2019 to 1.4 billion by 2030, and it's expected to hit 2.1 billion by 2050. So most of this growth is happening in developing countries. That means seniors are becoming a much bigger part of our communities. And as designers, we really need to think about how to support them, not just physically, but also emotionally. One important area is helping them stay connected with their families. So older people face challenges when using digital technology, such as complex interfaces and a lack of age-friendly functions, which limits their communication with family members, especially grandchildren, and affect the quality of family relationships. So it's hard to solve this problem because seniors face several challenges. Technology can feel confusing. They might lack confidence, and physical issues like poor eyesight make it harder. There's also a generational gap and a strong dependence on others for help. All of this adds up and makes staying connected a real struggle for them. So the following data truly reflects the problem. Only 42% of people over 65 own a smartphone, and for those over 80, the proportion is just 70%. Around a third of older internet users say they lack confidence in using digital devices, and nearly half need help setting them up. So this clearly shows why it is so difficult for older people to stay connected in today's digital world. So how might we help grandparents maintain meaningful connections with their grandchildren? Despite challenges posed by unfamiliar technology, physical limitations, and generational differences in communication preferences. So the main solution to solve this problem is to provide older generations with dedicated communication device and younger generations with mobile apps. The device is simple to use and designed to overcome the challenges older people face when using technology. And the app allows younger family members to easily connect and share updates, helping to strengthen emotional bonds and improve intergenerational communication. And here are the key findings from my research. First, simplicity and accessibility are essential for older users. features that support emotional connection really matter because they help strengthen family bonds. Having feedback systems keeps users engaged, while customization makes the experience more inclusive. Lastly, regular prompts can gently remind users to keep using the tool consistently. So here's the possible solution. The first one is enhanced communication device for grandparents. Further optimize the design of dedicated devices to help older adults operate the device more intuitively through voice recognition and voice command features. And the second one is interactive features for the company app. The companion app designed for the younger generation can include more interactive features, such as dynamic reminders to encourage more frequent communication, and a simple photo sharing function can to help create more shared memories. And the third possible solution is that personalized guidance and onboarding experience. Develop a personalized device setup and user guidance system. Provide customized tutorials based on the user's input, preference, and habits to ensure that elderly user can get started quickly and feel at ease. So this project aims to design a simple communication device for older adults and a companion app for younger family members, helping bridge generational gaps. The device will support video call, voice message, and photo sharing, while the app enables younger users to stay connected and provide remote support. With an easy interface, physical buttons, and straightforward navigation. The solution addresses the challenges older adults face with technology. User testing will ensure the design fosters meaningful connections across generations. And that's all. Thank you for listening. Do you have any comments or questions?
Hi, Zhonghang. So I'd like to ask, what happens if an older user press the wrong button? Will the device help them recover easily?
Well, I think that's a good question. And actually, if the older user touch a wrong button, it's not. I think the device will not change the function, but it will. I'm trying to design a simple navigation for the older users that will easily for them to use. And I think it will not happen when they touch a wrong button. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.